And action. So Max, I'll get you to maybe just introduce yourself.
Yeah, okay, hi. Hello, my name's Max Hafler and I'm a theatre director and facilitator and I work in NUIG Galway over in the other buildings. And I was involved in facilitating an SSM last year, which was about devising a piece of theatre with fourth year medical students.
Okay, and what's this going to be, what's it all going to be about, Max? Maybe just might give us a little bit more on that.
Yeah, okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to make a piece of theatre. Now, what I mean by this is it doesn't mean we're going to do a play or kind of quite an end-of-term show. What we're actually, although it does have a bit of a feel of an end-of-term show about it, because it will be performed on your last day of the SSM, which is effectively the last day of your year. What it will be is you make a piece based around some aspect of your professional life, about how you feel about the idea of becoming a doctor, for instance, and about what that's like for you. And you can, we start off, you write a poem or a story, which doesn't necessarily need to be directly about you. Or you can even write a song if you want. And we start off with that, and we make a series of, like a mosaic, like a show, which is a mosaic. We did it last year, it was incredibly successful. The students got an awful lot out of it. And what they did was, they do a performance at the end of the SSM period, as I say, and this performance is they perform for pretty much the whole year, for your whole class year. So it's a very kind of nice ending to all that, I think.
Very good. And Max, could I just ask you a little bit about what would the goals of the project be for the students, or?
Okay. Well, there's a few goals. I mean, one of the things is that we do, we're going to have fun, but we're going to take it seriously as well. Okay. Now we accept that people are not actors, okay, that they are, and you're not training to be an actor. And I've done a lot of work with people who would be in that category. But what you do have to do is you have to have an open spirit to do it. So just to get back to to answer your question, yeah. Which is what kind of,
what are the goals? What are
the goals? Well, there's two main ones. One is to develop teamwork among the group, yeah, which is something you're going to need a lot in the profession that you've chosen. To really encourage listening, empathy, etc., and give you an opportunity to really express about how you feel about where you are right now and where you feel you might be going as a professional, how you feel about patients, how you feel about illness. I mean, there's a whole load of spaces we can go, but in addition to that, there are also a lot of other benefits. You get to do a lot of physical exercises, which really kind of, I don't know, get you kind of attuned to your body. There will be exercises that a lot of actors would do, and we'd also do, hopefully more this time. We'll do some voice work, okay, which obviously is going to be useful to you, sure, because you're going to have to make presentations and so on. So those would be, so there's a skills aspect to it, and there's also the aspect to it which is about your kind of creative stroke emotional development and your ability to work in a team.
Sure. And Max, what would the SSM sort of, just for the students, what would it involve?
Well, it involves coming to a series of workshops and getting involved in creating this piece. Okay, so as I say, you don't have to be, you don't have to be somebody who's done a lot of drama or feel like you're going to be intimidated. In fact, you might be somebody who's never done anything like this before in your life, and you just feel like you need the challenge. And I mean, believe me, that as long as you're willing to face up to that, then I'm more than happy to help you. Okay, so I'm not looking for like super talented actors or anything like that. I am looking for people who are going to take it, you know, relatively seriously as well as enjoy it. And what's really important about it is that, and this is quite difficult at the beginning, but is to really approach it in a non-judgmental spirit. Okay, that's something that, you know, maybe it's something that people learn as they go through this experience. Judging by what happened last year, it was a very powerful experience for a lot of the people involved, both the performance itself and the work that they actually developed. And it did enable them to discuss things, or us to discuss things, which we may be under more formal classroom circumstances may not have been possible to do that.
Very good. And you've mentioned earlier, Max, about the performance, but maybe just to do a little bit more to tell the students exactly what that might involve. Or
okay, well, the performance is going to be almost completely written or devised by the students themselves. So it's not me who comes in with, you know, here's a script. It's not like that.
Yeah.
Okay, we work on your poetry, your pieces, your ideas, and I help to shape them. Okay, so that's kind of my role. Now, of course, at the beginning, I'm going to be I'm going to be shaping it a little bit more than I do later on. Because once you get the idea of how to do it, then I can give it more over to the devisers. I mean, basically, we're all equal in terms of the devising, but my role is to guide and shape and so on. So I think that answers that question.
very good. Yeah. So maybe we'll just wrap it up. We're an advertisement for our SSM.
Okay. Well, I'm really looking forward. I mean, the project was a big kind of surprise to me in terms of how successful it actually was last year, and how powerful it was for everybody involved, me included. So I'm really looking forward to having another really great group of people this year. One thing I will say is that for me, it's as powerful for the people that do it as it is for those that watch it. You know, that the people that watch it are all in the same, to a certain extent, the same situation as the people who perform it, and the things that they're speaking about are the things that a lot of you might be thinking about.
Very good. Great. Thanks very much, Max.
Okay, you're welcome.